Hello. I feel today there is not a lot to report really, just like different small bits here and there. I've been reading, I finished Bourriot, the relational aesthetics book. Um, I've been thinking about the performance. I didn't make new sound to be honest. Um, just this evening, I just got home actually from Lidras, from the border crossing. I crossed the border, I sat a bit, I stood around like on both parts where I think I want to do the performance. I left the loudspeakers there as well. And just to see how people react. And actually one of the policemen at the border, he started talking to me about Switzerland and like, so I talked to him a little bit, but I didn't tell him about the performance. I just said I was an artist, but I'm not sure if he got it really. Yeah, so I was there again. It's a bit, I don't really like it a lot. Like, I don't really like exposing myself in a public space, to be honest. Maybe that's one of the reasons I really want to do it. Who knows, like you look, I mean, I look for difficulties, let's say. So, yeah. One thing I have been thinking about is this idea of the cities. I really like it. I really like the idea because so Guattari talks about individual territories, and he actually is talking about human beings, like he means human beings by that, and he says there is kind of different reasons or like different things that makes you an individual territory. So he like cites the cultural environment, cultural consumerism. So cultural environment is like where you come from and how you grew up, like cultural consumerism is like what you see in the media basically. Informational machinery, basically what you read, like where you get your information from. And then there is also like ideological gadgets. So I guess I'm not sure what this exactly is, probably like your beliefs, like maybe religion as well, what you think how life should be, or what's the reason for it basically. And all of these things, they make up an individual person, right? Like he calls it individual territory. And then I've also been reading Jean Ziegler lately quite a lot. He's a Swiss sociologist, and he's quite like activist basically, and very leftist, and he writes against capitalism and the money oligarchy, he calls it. And he has also a chapter about territory. And he basically says that the territory is something that is like the base for a nation, and the nation, like you found a nation because everyone has the same goal, or the same view, or the same like ideology, and that's how you found a nation. And then the nation needs a territory, and the territory like represents a lot of what we like or love about our nation, like it is beautiful, it has like it has the borders, so it makes something physical actually. So I was thinking about this, and this is territory as well. So in terms of places, like, if an ideology makes a nation, and the nation then is embodied in a territory, and then if we think about what I was thinking, that the loudspeakers could be individuals or individual cities actually. So what would that mean? Tell me. Because that's what I mean, like it's just bits and bits, and I'm thinking around things. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I've been thinking about the sound as well, like that maybe it could be an oscillation, like oscillating sound, because of the oscillation of what I was talking about in earlier blogs, that when you start to engage with the environment, for example, when I'm dancing, the music dances my body, and my body dances to the music. So like this oscillation, when it is fast enough, something new emerges. Anyway, I should really stop talking because voila. I'm working, but I'm at a loss. The more and the more I think, and the more I do, the more and the more I know, the more and the more I'm at a loss. Okay, see you. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.